Good afternoon, and thank you all for being part of my presentation. The topic of my presentation today is an effective leader with high emotional intelligence. So this topic might sound new to you, or you might be hearing the word emotional intelligence for the first time. So let me tell you what emotional intelligence is. Emotional intelligence is nothing but knowing your emotions as they happen, controlling them and using them positively. So this is what emotional intelligence is. And according to Daniel Goleman, he has defined emotional intelligence as dealing with people at different levels. So this is how Daniel Goleman has defined emotional intelligence as. And the leader that I have selected for my topic today is Umar bin Khattab. So who was Umar bin Khattab? Umar bin Khattab was born in Makkah, Saudi Arabia. He was the second caliph or the leader of the Rashidun Caliphate. He was the companion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And according to a report, there were 17 people who were literate or knew how to read and write during his era, and he was one among them. And he was considered to be one of the greatest and smartest poet of his time. And emotional intelligence consists of 4 core skills. The first being the self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. Now I'm going to talk about how Umar bin Khattab used all these 4 skills effectively. So self-awareness and self-management, I think, go hand in hand. That's the reason why I have made it as one slide. And self-awareness is nothing but knowing your emotions, and self-management is controlling them. To illustrate this, I'll give you an example. Once when he was sitting in a gathering, people, like one of his subjects stood up and asked Umar bin Khattab, or questioned his policy or questioned his honesty. So Umar, being the leader, he had every right to get angry, or he wasn't afraid, or he did not get panicked, or he did not show any emotions. So he had full control of his emotions. He listened to the man and he answered him back perfectly in a very good tone. So what was the effect of this? The effect was that the people started respecting more. Even though he was respected, they had more respect for him going forward. This is one of the examples where a person standing up and questioning him, and that was very uncommon during that era that Umar was. And another quality of Umar was accountability. He used to keep an accountability of himself. Like he always used to say, if a dog dies on the river Euphrates, Umar will be asked. So this is how much he kept himself accountable. Moving further, social awareness and relationship management. Social awareness is nothing but how you deal with people, how much you care about people, and how much you care about the people who are under you. So this is what social awareness is. And if you are socially aware, then the relationships are built. To give you an example, in year 638 AD, Arabia fell under a severe drought, a severe famine followed by drought. People were dying in hundreds and thousands. So Umar asked all his governors to send food so that he could distribute this food to the people of Medina. And according to an estimate, he was taking care of this personally, and on a daily basis there were 100,000 people who were being given food. And another quality of social awareness and relationship management is vision and action. He not only had a great vision, he even implemented them. Like it was his practice to go out at night during the time and find how people were and how his subjects were doing. So on one such occasion, when he was going out at night, he saw a man who was in need and who was looking for help. So he went and helped him, and the man didn't know that this was his leader or the caliph. Later on, he came to know that this was the caliph who helped him. And so this shows that how much he cared for his people. He had made an intention that nobody should sleep empty. Nobody sleeps hungry in his empire. This is one of his vision. So what were the positive and another quality that I would like to talk here is social management and farsightedness. He had a great social management skills, and he had a very good vision, and he was very far-sighted. We can see the things that he undertook. Like he was the first to introduce the public ministry system. He was the first to introduce police forces to keep civil order. He was the first to introduce this concept of service areas for travelers, and he was the first to introduce the concept of street lights on the roads. He was the first person who gave pension to the widows, to the underprivileged of the society, and to the women. He built canals for irrigation and drinking water system. He had a judiciary in his empire. He had a public treasury department. He had postal service that we are still using today. And you can get more information on Wikipedia. So what were the positive outcomes of all these skills that he had? He is liked by millions throughout the world. Even today, people revere him like anything. His administrative and social reforms are being followed throughout the world. We see this concept of service areas, the postal service, pensions, we still see them today. And the freedom fighter Gandhi said the best thing to happen to India would be reigned by a dictator as just as and upright as Umar. This is what he had to say about Umar. To conclude, Umar was great in the true sense of the term. If you have any other questions, you can refer to Wikipedia or read his biography. Thank you again for attending my